What's up, guys? It's Joy Sports Network over here, and let's get right on to the news. First up, we got Joel Embiid, who could possibly be leaving the Sixers after the Sixers were swept by the Boston Celtics. Congrats to my friend Jose, who's a Celtics fan, and he dislikes the Sixers very heavily. Yeah, Embiid could possibly be leaving. A lot of playoff woes that have been happening with the Sixers, so you might see him leave. Uh, oh, and for sure, Brett Brown he's done. The coach is done. He's fired. He's finito. So Sixers are gonna be on the lookout for a new coach. So I'll keep you guys up with that too. For football, NFL, American football. The NFL is gonna proceed with fans. From my guess, it's gonna be a max of 6,000 fans in the stadium. Yeah, but from what I know, the only two teams that I heard that aren't gonna proceed with fans is gonna be the Los Angeles Chargers and the Los Angeles Rams. Wow, what a coincidence! Because obviously here in LA, we are the hot spot, and you could see why no fans will be allowed for the NFL for those two teams. For soccer, it's transfer season, guys. Transfer season. We got Westin McKinnie going to Juve. How do I feel about this as a Juve fan? Well, to be honest, when I first heard about this transfer, and this coming up and us being linked with him, I didn't know who he was. Like, I knew him from the USA soccer team, but I didn't know like what club he played for and everything. But from what I know, he plays for Schalke 4, and he's a midfielder. And yeah, he's American, so it's good to have another American compatriot at Juventus, and hopefully he could turn up. He's very young, and I believe he's one of the players that's 22 that has played 5,000 plus minutes, along with Sancho. Fudge, I forgot the other two guys, but it's pure big name guys, and he's in that category. So the coaches have very high trust in this player, and I hope he could do good for us at Juve. People are saying that he could be more of a Matuidi type of player, so I think he will probably be an engine in the midfield, but we'll see. Next up, we got James, who could possibly go to Everton. We know that James and Real Madrid haven't been having back and forth issues, and he spent a season at Bayern and everything like that. But now there's a high chance that we could see him at Everton, because his favorite coach. He had his best season at Real Madrid with, as many of you know, Carlo Ancelotti. He got him. Carlo Ancelotti has very high praise and love for this man. So yeah, that's why he's being heavily linked to Everton, and I bet you Carlo Ancelotti wouldn't mind not using him over there. So it'll be really good for James, just so he could get more playing time and get back to his groove, and hopefully bring back prime James, the player that he was, in that World Cup, 2014 World Cup. And yeah, it'll be really nice, and hopefully we can see him over there. Next up, we got Leeds, recently promoted team. It's a legendary English team that has some Champions Leagues as well, guys. So this team does have history, and they are going to sign Rodriygo. They have agreed with Valencia 30 million to sign Rodriygo. What do I think about this? Valencia is selling one of their best players for 30 million, so I don't know what to say on Valencia's end. Like, I know with what's happening right now, teams are having trouble money-wise and stuff like that, but Rodriygo, I would make that personally one of my untouchable players, because that is my estrella. That's my star on my team. But congrats to Leeds. They're promoted, and now they got a really good player that they picked up, who for sure will be able to make a difference for them in their first year in the Prem. Next up, it was speculated. I'm so happy Inter lost the Europa League. But yes, it was speculated that Conte was going to leave Inter, because he's been having ongoing issues with the Inter board, and he's been saying stuff that he wasn't supposed to be saying, I guess, to the cameras, to the people. And Inter wanted to keep that on the low. They didn't want other people knowing what was going on deep inside with Inter Milan. And yeah, but all of a sudden, after that Europa League loss, he talked again. But then him and the Inter board talked, and it's decided that Conte will be staying at Inter Milan. Wow. So obviously, I would stay if I were him, because look, as a Juventus fan, last year was a transition for us. Last year, Inter had a very huge chance to win the league. Now, this year is also a transition year for us. Also a transition year for our coach, this is his very first time ever coaching, like ever. So if Inter wanted a better chance to win the league right now, it's right freaking now. This is their high chance, and they have to be able to take it. Like, personally, Inter are favorites. I know that. But, you know, we'll see what happens. Hopefully my Juve could beat them, and it could be another disappointing year for the Inter fans. Next up we got Messi. Messi, guys, I talked about this a month ago. Messi has been having ongoing conflicts with the board. He delayed his contract extension with Barca, and he was set to leave for free on 2021, in the summer 2021. But now he has been having beef with the board and stuff like that, and Barca has just suffered a huge defeat of 8-2 to Bayern Munich, and he wants to leave Barca. Like, he's done. He's done. It's confirmed. It's not a rumor, guys. I want to tell you guys straight up that Messi will be leaving Barcelona. The question is where. People are saying it's between PSG and Manchester City. In my opinion, it will be Man City. But let me explain to you why it won't be PSG first. Because PSG, obviously, they got Neymar, they got Mbappe, both in their payroll. And both of those players are probably going to make over 500 million in their contracts these next few years. Let's be honest here. And then if you add Messi in there, that's going to be a lot of money for the next few years for PSG. And I don't know how they're going to be able to handle that wage bill with all the other players that they're going to have to pay on their squad. So I don't see that happening. I personally see him going to Manchester City because no player is getting paid that Neymar money at City. So Messi could be that one, player that could get paid that money. And so let me see how many reasons I have for why he would go to City. I bet Jacob's freaking happy right now. 1 reason, 2 reasons, 3 reasons. Okay, so let's go on my first reason. De Bruyne. That's a very good reason to move it to City, because that man, De Bruyne, he's in his prime over there controlling that City midfield, and he is a star midfielder who will be able to give Messi that treatment that Iniesta and Xavi used to give him and help him shine and turn up and win trophies. Next up, the second reason, his best buddy El Kun Aguero is over there. So to form a striking partnership with Messi, for Messi, that's probably very intriguing, and it's probably a dream for him to play with his best friend and to make some history alongside with him. So that'll be very good. Third reason, the coach, Pep Guardiola, he has an excellent relationship with Messi. He loves Messi. Him and that coach have history. So that's another reason I see him going to City. So honestly, guys, I see him going to City. That's it for soccer. Wait, before I start to boxing, like, stuff is just overall, Barca's in a crisis right now. Barca fans are protesting. They want Bartomeu to step down. I feel that he should have stepped down years ago. But, yeah, hopefully he steps down now, because you have to do it for the club, The club has to get better. It's time for change. But that's pretty much it with Barca and Messi. But for boxing, guys, we got Crawford versus Brook, November 14. I hope you guys tune into that fight. I know I will. And hopefully I could live stream it and we could watch it together. And it's going to be a very good fight. That's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel and keeping this Joya Sports Network family growing. We just keep growing and growing every day, and I love it. I love it so much, and I hope we just keep growing, and make it one big family in this channel. That's my true ultimate goal. I want to make it a family base for all the sport fans, and that's pretty much it. But thank you guys so much. Love y'all. 134 subscribers, baby. Joya Sports Network with 134 subscribers. Peace.